going on, everybody? This is Kyle Riker, and I'm back at you with another video review. And today we'll be taking a look at the WWE Basic Series 115 Tegan Nox. Yes, finally found her. Now, since I'm a huge Tegan Nox fan, I've been looking for this figure for a while, but unfortunately, now that I have her in hand, a lot of what people have been saying is kind of true. This figure is kind of disappointing, and I'll get into that later on in the review. But before I take out the figure, take out the packaging first. Anyways, picture of Tegan Nox there. Of course, Tegan Nox down there. Series 115. First time in the line, which I love to see that. Of course, WWE logo. Fortunately, the card on mine's a little bent, but who cares? I'm going to open this anyway. And then on the back, we have the other figures in the set. We got Braun Strowman, Becky Lynch, Humberto Carrillo, Big E, and of course, Tegan Nox. Braun Strowman, pass. Becky Lynch, maybe. Humberto Carrillo, I reviewed him last week. I did the regular and the chase variant in the same video, so check that out if you haven't seen it. And Big E, I'm on the fence. It's mainly the attire that's throwing me off, but who knows, maybe I'll get him. But like I said, maybe I'll get Becky Lynch at some point. I don't know, we'll see. But Humberto Carrillo I did last week, so if you haven't seen that, check that out. And of course, Tegan Nox we're reviewing today. Anyways, that's about it for the packaging, so without further ado, let's open up Tegan Nox and see if this figure is as disappointing as people say it is. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we have Tegan Nox, open up and out of her packaging. And yeah, there are a couple things about this figure that are as disappointing as people have been saying. However, it's not as bad as I expected, but there are a couple things that just get on my nerves about this figure in terms of how disappointing it is. Let's just take a look. First up, the one thing that people say is the most disappointing part about this figure, and that is the face. Let's get into it. It's okay. It's not the greatest likeness, but it is a disappointment compared to the digital render that we got. Well, basically the digital prototype. It was a decent head sculpt in that picture, but on the actual figure, it's it kind of looks like her. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know, compared to the picture here on the card. I mean, it's okay. Could have been better. And her attire is nice. I like this outfit. It's pretty cool. And a nice detail with the green and the black. And she does have her tattoos, which is pretty nice. The tattoo on her elbow there. This is weird. And she even has more tattoos there. And on her back. Fortunately, mine has a little paint scratch, but that's fine. And we also have a new knee brace mold, which is very nice to see. Like, this is definitely a lot more accurate to the knee braces that she actually wore, as well as the knee braces we actually see wrestlers wear in WWE. The previous knee brace mold wasn't really that accurate. If I bring it in, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like I said, this is the knee brace we've gotten so many times with figures, so compared to the new knee brace, yeah, the new one's a lot better. Now you can't take it apart like this one. Like this one, you can actually unpeg this and actually take it apart if you wanted to. But with the new one, you can't. But it looks nice. And standard green boots, not bad. Now here's one complaint I haven't really seen that many people talk about, and that is, I don't know if it's just me, but she seems too bulky, in my opinion. Now Tegan Nox is very small. She's one of the smaller women competitors in WWE right now. But with this figure, she seems a little too bulky. I think they should have made her a little bit thinner, like kind of like slimmer down a little bit. Because like I said, she seems too bulky. Like I was expecting her to be more like, kind of like Sasha Banks in a way. Or the first ever Bailey figure, like those were really skinny figures. This was honestly what I was expecting for Tegan Nox, like with it being really, really skinny. And also, however, I also hate the stupid fist molds. Like I hate it when they put two fist molds on the figure. You have the gripping hand in your repertoire, like the molds exist for the gripping hands. Why don't just put them more often on the figures? Hell, they use it on like every freaking Sasha Banks figure they ever made, at least one of them. Like they could have used at least one gripping hand on this. Really? Two fists? Come on. For comparisons, here she is with a few other basic women figures I have. But like just random ones I pulled out. Sasha Banks. I just see what I mean. I was expecting her to be more like this, like a lot more skinnier. Now, I think she might be a tad bit too tall, but maybe that's just me. And also here she is with Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. Give her stand up. The leg on my Liv Morgan's a little bit loose. Anyways, just to get an idea. Like I said, I was expecting her to be a little bit more skinnier. Like I said, maybe it's just me, but she seems a little bit too bulky. And as I said, yeah, the face is not as bad as I expected, but it could have been a lot better. And I wish they did not use these stupid fist molds. Anyways, articulation is pretty much what you expect on a basic women figure. Head can rotate side to side, but her hair hinders it. Arms fully rotate 360, they can go in and out. Bend the elbow and rotate the elbow. Swivel the wrist. No upper torso joint, swivel waist. Legs forward about that far. And back to the original position, they can go in and out. No rotate the thigh, single jointed knee, and swivel with the boot. So not bad. Like I said, a little disappointing, but not as bad as I expected. So quick final thoughts. Overall, this figure is, yeah, it's a little disappointing, like some people said. I think she's a little bit too bulky. Like, she seems a little too bulky in my opinion, and the head scan could have been a lot better. But aside from that, it's not as bad as I expected. Like some people were acting like, oh, it's like the worst women's figure ever made, you know, that Mattel has ever made. Is it the worst? No. Is it the best? No. Is it still solid? Yeah, kind of. Like I said, she seems a little bit too bulky to me, and they could have done a better job on the face scan. But aside from that, it's not as bad as I expected. It definitely looks better in person. So I would say give this figure a chance if you see it in person. Like I said, give it a chance. Like I said, it's not that bad. Like I said, there's some things that are still disappointing, but it's not that bad. So I give this figure, unfortunately, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, they could have done a lot better on this figure. But hopefully her next figure is much better than this. But it's still not bad. It's a decent placeholder until we get a better Tegan Nox figure. Considering how popular she is, we might actually get an Elite at some point. Hopefully we get more colorful attires. Like, I want to see that purple attire she wore at the Mae Young Classic. Like, how colorful that is. I would love that attire. But for now, this one's okay, I guess. And so like I said, if you see it in person, give it a chance and choose whether or not you want to get it. Like I said, that's what I did. I saw it in person at Target recently, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance. Like I said, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Be sure to pick up your first Kai Record merch on my store on bonfire.com, link down below. And be sure to check out last week's reviews, which was the AEW Unrivaled Series 2 Hangman Adam Page, as well as the Basic Series 115 Humberto Carrillo, the regular and Chase. And also be sure to check out the other review that I'll be posting today, which will be the Elite Series 82 John Morrison. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a single upload. I upload new reviews every single Saturday right here on this channel. So hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss it. Anyways, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye.